Have you ever paused just to wonder why your legs feel heavy, why your feet turn cold? Even when the room is warm, you're not alone. Many people over 50 brush off these signs: a little tingling in the feet, a bit of numbness in the legs, some occasional night cramps. But here's the truth no one tells you. These aren't just signs of getting older. They're quiet warnings that your leg blood flow is slowing down, that your circulation may be weakening day by day. And when your legs don't get enough blood, everything changes. Your balance, your energy, your freedom. Sometimes it begins with swollen legs at night. Other times it shows up as a dull ache or a strange discoloration in your skin. It may even be the first sign of something more serious, like peripheral artery disease. But you don't have to wait for a crisis to take action. That's why today's video is here, to guide you through the 5 early signs of poor leg circulation, and more importantly, to show you how to restore blood flow naturally with simple steps you can start today, right at home. Before we begin, take a deep breath and ask yourself, have you noticed any of these signs in your own legs? If yes, you're already ahead of most. If not, now is the time to learn what to watch for. Drop your answer in the comments, because what you share could help someone else. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to EverEase, the channel that helps you move better, feel better, and stay strong, one step at a time. Let me introduce myself for a moment. I'm Dr. James Harper, and for the past 27 years, I've worked with older adults dealing with leg circulation problems every single day. I've seen firsthand how subtle signs like cold feet, swollen legs, or a tingling sensation at night can lead to something far more serious if ignored. Case number 1, mild tingling that turned dangerous. I remember a patient, Linda, 62 years old. She came in complaining of a strange pins and needles feeling in her feet at night. She thought it was just age. But when we ran tests, it showed reduced arterial flow in both lower legs, a sign of early peripheral artery disease. She had no pain, no swelling, just tingling. But if she hadn't acted when she did, her risk of blood clots, ulcers, even amputation would have skyrocketed in just a few years. Today, she walks 2 miles a day, does her circulation stretches each morning, and keeps her blood vessels strong because she caught it early. Case number 2, swollen legs after work. Then there was Charles, 68, a retired bus driver. He told me, "Doc, every evening, my legs feel like they're twice as heavy, and my shoes feel tighter." He had classic signs of venous insufficiency, where blood pools in the lower legs due to weakened veins. We added leg elevation, a gentle massage routine, and specific foods to boost blood flow. Within 3 weeks, the swelling reduced by nearly 70%, and his energy came back. He didn't need surgery. He just needed the right tools and someone to explain what was going on. Case number 3, the woman who ignored her night cramps. And one more, a woman named Marta, 65 years old. She had night cramps almost every night, but thought it was just dehydration. The truth? Her magnesium levels were fine. What she really had was chronic poor circulation in her calves, due to sedentary habits and unaddressed arterial narrowing. She started a daily warm foot soak, added beetroot and leafy greens to her diet, and used a circulation massager 3 times a week. After 2 months, the cramps disappeared, and more importantly, she told me, For the first time in years, I feel like I trust my legs again. And that's why I share these stories. Because you might be just like Linda, Charles, or Marta, not in a hospital, not in crisis, but showing quiet signs your body hopes you'll notice. You don't need panic. You need awareness and the right knowledge to act before damage becomes permanent. So after hearing those stories, you might be wondering, what exactly should I be looking for in my own body? Let me make it clear for you. If you notice one or more of these signs, your leg circulation may already be compromised. Here are the 5 most common symptoms I see in my clinic. 1. Cold feet, even in warm rooms. This isn't just about temperature. It's a sign that blood isn't reaching your feet efficiently, which is one of the earliest red flags of poor circulation in older adults. 2. Tingling or a pins and needles feeling in your legs and feet. That buzzing sensation in your calves or toes. It could mean your nerves aren't getting enough oxygen, often due to bad circulation. 3. Numbness in your feet or lower legs. Losing sensation, even partially, is your body telling you that your blood flow and nerve health are both under threat. 4. Swelling in the ankles or lower legs, especially at night. When your veins struggle to push blood back toward the heart, fluid builds up, leading to heaviness, puffiness, and tight skin in your legs. 5. Leg cramps that wake you up at night. This one is often mistaken for dehydration, but many times leg cramps at night are the result of restricted blood flow to the muscles. In more advanced cases, it may signal early peripheral artery disease, a condition that narrows arteries and threatens long-term mobility. If you're experiencing even one of these symptoms regularly, it's time to stop guessing, because these aren't just normal signs of aging. They're your body asking for help. And the good news is, you can help it starting today. Let me now walk you through the natural steps to restore your blood flow, just like I've done with hundreds of patients. Solution 1, eat for circulation. Your meal is your blood vessel. Let's begin with the simplest prescription I give: food. You see, every single blood vessel in your body, including the tiniest ones in your toes, relies on nutrients to stay flexible and open. And when you feed your body the wrong things, those vessels stiffen, narrow, and your leg circulation slows down. That's when symptoms creep in: cold feet, numb toes, and that constant feeling that your legs just aren't the same anymore. But here's the FOMO part. You could already be damaging your circulation every day, not because of age, but because of what's on your plate. So what should you eat? Beets. They're rich in nitrates that open your blood vessels like natural widening agents. Fatty fish, salmon and mackerel are packed with omega-3s that fight inflammation inside your arteries. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, and arugula protect the inner lining of your vessels and reduce stiffness. And if you can handle it, a pinch of cayenne pepper, one of the most underestimated natural circulation boosters. This is not about dieting. It's about fueling the very system that keeps your legs alive. And trust me, I've seen patients reverse years of bad circulation symptoms just by changing their lunch and dinner. So next time you open the fridge, remember, you're not just choosing what to eat, you're choosing how your blood will flow. Now let's pair that nourishment from within with something you can do with your hands that brings relief in minutes. Solution 2, circulation massage. 5 minutes to wake up your blood flow. One of the most overlooked remedies in my clinic is also one of the most effective, a simple 5-minute massage to wake up your legs. I've watched patients who came in with swollen legs, tired calves, and cold ankles feel warmth return to their feet after just 1 week of consistent massage. You might think, does touching my legs really help my blood move? The answer is yes, powerfully so. By using light pressure and circular motions from the ankles upward, you're manually stimulating blood return, helping push stagnant fluid back toward the heart. But here's where most people miss out. They wait until the swelling gets bad. By then, your veins are already stressed, and your legs feel like concrete blocks. You don't need fancy oils or expensive creams. I often recommend a warm towel wrap before you start, and using your thumbs to gently press along the calves. Add this before bed, especially after long days of sitting or standing, and you'll feel the difference. One patient of mine told me, "It's like my legs wake up again. They feel lighter, as if something was blocked, and now it flows." So if you've been ignoring your heavy, tired, or swollen legs, this is your daily wake-up call. 5 minutes could change everything. But of course, we can't massage 24/7. Your legs need movement, even when you feel like resting. And this next solution is perfect for anyone who says, "I'm too tired to exercise." Solution 3, gentle movement. No gym needed, just consistency. I've said it for years, and I'll say it again. Movement is medicine, especially when it comes to poor circulation in the legs. But don't worry, I'm not asking you to lift weights or climb stairs. In fact, too much strain can make things worse. What your legs need is gentle, consistent activation, just enough to pump blood upward without overloading your joints. Here are my go-to movements. Ankle pumps. Point your toes up and down while seated. Perfect during TV time or while working at a desk. Calf raises. Slowly lift your heels while standing, then lower. Great for morning routines, walking for 10 minutes after meals. It boosts digestion and leg circulation at the same time. And here's the FOMO. Every day you sit still, your leg muscles weaken, your veins lazily pool blood, and your nerves get less oxygen. Inaction compounds the problem, but I've had patients in their 70s tell me, "I just started doing 5-minute walks around the house, and the numbness went away." So if you think it's too late, think again. You're just one step away from helping your legs do what they were designed for: carry you forward with strength. And finally, what if you could improve your circulation while you sleep? Because yes, even your sleep position matters more than you think. Solution 4. Sleep smart. Help your blood flow, even while you rest. Let me ask you something you may have never considered. How do your legs rest at night? Most people lie flat, legs extended, body relaxed. It feels natural, right? But here's the problem. When your legs lie flat, especially after a long day, your veins are working against gravity and blood tends to pool around the ankles. That's when you wake up with swollen legs or that cold, numbing sensation in your feet. Worse yet, this pooling can also trigger night cramps because your muscles aren't getting fresh oxygen while you sleep. Here's what I recommend, and it's so simple. Elevate your calves slightly with a pillow or a folded blanket. Just 4 to 6 inches is enough to help gravity do its job. Sleep on your back if possible. It allows better blood flow than curling sideways. If you struggle with cold feet Wear loose-fitting socks to encourage warmth and vessel dilation. What you do during sleep matters just as much as what you do when awake. And this right here is one of the most ignored home remedies for poor leg circulation. But here's the FOMO. I've had patients fix years of restless nights, tingling feet, and early morning stiffness just by adjusting their sleep position and nothing more. So tonight, when you go to bed, don't let your legs sink. Give them the support they've earned. Let your blood flow freely so you can wake up lighter, warmer, and stronger. So here we are. You've just learned the 5 most common signs of poor leg circulation and 4 powerful, natural ways to restore blood flow without pills, without clinics, and without waiting for things to get worse. Now let me leave you with something honest. Most people don't act. They notice the signs, the cold feet, the numb toes, the swollen calves, and they say, it's probably nothing. I'm just getting older. I'll deal with it later. But by the time they walk into my office, it's no longer about tingling or cramps. It's about limited mobility, loss of balance, and in some cases, irreversible damage. That's the real danger of bad circulation. It doesn't scream, it whispers. Until one day, you realize you can't trust your legs anymore. But you're here now, and that means you're different. You've chosen to listen, to learn, and maybe, just maybe, to take action. Because every single step you take, every healthy choice, every daily habit, has the power to reopen your blood vessels, reawaken your muscles, and rebuild the strength in your legs. So don't wait for the next fall. Don't wait for the ER visit. Don't wait to feel worse before doing something better. Start with one change today, even if it's just a pillow under your legs or a handful of spinach at lunch. Because restoring your circulation isn't just about comfort, it's about independence, confidence, freedom. If your legs have been speaking to you through cold feet, swelling, numbness, or cramps, don't ignore them anymore. Because poor leg circulation doesn't fix itself, but it can be reversed, starting today. Comment below, which symptom hit closest to home? Your story could help someone else realize they're not alone. Subscribe to Ever Ease for weekly guidance to keep your legs strong, your blood flowing, and your independence alive. Try just one tip from this video today. A walk, a pillow, a better meal, tiny actions, big change. Your legs carry more than your weight, they carry your freedom. Take care of them, and they'll take you farther than you think. Thank you for watching. Take care of your legs, your circulation, and your confidence every single day. This is Dr. James Harper, and I'll see you in the next video, right here, every week on Ever Ease. Until then, stay strong, stay mobile, and stay curious.